Hey, what's up, Rock Natural, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on hair, makeup, beauty tips and tricks, and lifestyle plus women empowerment. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to get this lemonade inspired braid look with curly ends. And it was a journey getting to this point, so I really hope you enjoy. Be sure to stay all the way to the end so you can see the finished results and you can see all my tips and tricks, and I'll see you then. So I originally wanted to talk through this whole video, but when I'm braiding my own hair, for some reason I just need to focus, and I don't know if you all are the same way. So what I'm going to do is do the braids, and then I'm going to do a voiceover. Not that you needed to know all the information, but I wanted to come on here first and just show you everything that I got to prep and my inspiration. Here are two photo inspirations that I will be using, and I'm gonna put my own little spin to it because you know me, I just got to. I'm doing this look for my birthday weekend, which is in a few days. So I used to have this stuff and I love it when I'm braiding. It's just like a good prep product, the Cream of Nature. And then these are new products that I decided to try from this one line, and I'll have to give you some honest opinions. So this Tropical Roots, but before I purchased them, I looked at some reviews to see what people were saying, and people had pretty good things to say. I mean, most of the products had 4.5 or higher, so to me that means it's good. So we got the Tropical Root foam, and I always see those videos. I've been wanting to get the foam where people will braid their hair, put the foam on it, blow dry, put a cap on, and then it sets the braids in place. And I want to do that for me as well as my clients. If you didn't know, I do braid in the Denver area, so hit your girl up if you're in Denver. And then this Tropical Roots growth oil, I sprayed a little bit of this already on my scalp and I love it already. And then I also got the Tropical Root twist cream. So although I do have all of these products that are going to work well for my hair, I can't forget my holy grail. So anytime I'm braiding, I always have a jar of the Shine and Jam on me. I just love what it does, and the shine, and it's like a jam, and it's moisturizing, and I love it. So now let me show you the hair that I got. So I got these two pack of hairs. I'm gonna use the colored one in the front, and my hair is like a I would say it's like a 2B. And then I'll also be putting a little twist on it and adding some curly pieces. And this is just black hair. I got some color because I'm boring. I always use color. I mean, I always use the color of my hair, and I hardly switch it up. I think there was maybe like one style where I did use like a blonde-ish. Anyways, so now that I showed you all of the products, you also need a good comb. And I brushed out my hair already using this brush. Be sure to check out my hair on how to blow dry your natural hair to avoid getting any damage, because that's what I did for this hair. It's been a few days. So let's start by parting. Decide which side you want. I've decided that I'm gonna have my bang hairs coming this way because I always do it this way and I like the way it looks, but you know, like when you just go to the other side every now and then, it looks bomb. So I'm gonna be looking off to the side because that's where my mirror is, and your girl needs a mirror for this. So I'm gonna go pretty deep on this side, and it's kind of like a swoop around. You just have to decide how far back you want your front braids to start. Just go back and make sure all the parts are straight. If you have someone to help you look at your parts, then have them help you part your hair. I've never actually done this style on anyone, so all right, so the parting is probably gonna take the longest. All right, so now that I got a part that I like, I'm just gonna wrap this up really tight so that it stays out of the way, and I'm just going to use a bobby pin, but you could also use a hair tie. Okay, so this is kind of like our base. All right, so I went ahead and separated all of my hair. I need to get one of these braiding things here, but until then they're just all the pieces are kind of all over the place. So I'm actually going to start with the braid that's like at the very bottom. And I'm not going to act like this is going to be easy, because anytime I'm braiding my hair, I always feel challenged for multiple reasons. One of the ones being that my arms get tired, or it's just not as neat as if I was braiding someone else's hair because of the position. I struggle with letting other people do my hair. Like, I can't remember the last time someone actually like did my hair. Like, and for this back piece, I'm just parting it straight across. So what I like to do is take a photo. So if you have those mirrors where you can see multiple things, great. For me, since I'm trying to record this at the same time and my bathroom still doesn't have the multiple mirrors, I just like to take a photo and it looks pretty straight. So, and then I'm going to get a little bit of the Shine and Jam. Love this stuff. I'm just going to kind of put this on the part of the braid. And this is just to ensure that the hairs stay up while I'm doing my thing. And then I'm also going to put a little bit on the beginning of the hair. And then I also want to make sure this is just moisturized. So I'm going to spray a little bit more of the leave-in conditioner. And then I'm also going to use a little bit, try this Tropical Roots product. So I'm just going to take a little bit off the top here, rub it in the palm of my hands, and then put it on the hair. And my first impression is that it smells good. Gotta have the good smells. It's not like sticky. I can't explain it because it's not a pomade, but it's also not like a jelly. But my hair does feel moisturized, and that is what matters. So now that I've done all the prep work, I'm going to begin by braiding my hair here. I do have a how to French braid on your hair video, but it's not in the different forms like I'm going to be showing you here, because my hands are going to be back here, up here, around here. Let's see how this goes. So I had to get a clip because I just like the hair to be secured enough the way. I don't know why I'm out of breath. So at first I thought I wanted to do thick, skinny, thick, skinny. If I was doing it on somebody else, yes. On myself, so hard because I can't really see in the back at least. So I'm going to start by braiding this way. And I like to braid maybe 3 or 4 rounds before actually picking up some hair. So now I'm going to take I mean, you can decide. I think I want this to be medium. So now I'm just going to add this on this end. And I would say that this is not beginner friendly because I've been braiding my hair, other people's hair for years, which is why I'm able to braid without actually looking. The only thing I hate is the hair being everywhere, because I section it out, but then since I don't have like a good system for it, it just kind of ends up getting everywhere and sometimes even gets tangled. So now you go a little bit thicker, something like this. So the hair I got is 25 inch, I believe. And then I grab one more, even thicker, to put over here. And the reason why I get thicker pieces is because I want them to be semi-thick and not like all scrawny and stuff. All right, that seemed like a smooth transition of the hair, or of me braiding from one way to another way, but the hair is tangled at the bottom. You want to make sure that this looks clean. And what I'm going to do is find the curly hair and take a piece, and I'm going to put it with the piece that is the thinnest and kind of add it into there. And then I'm also going to pick up some more of the twist cream from Tropical Roots and just smooth out the hair so that it looks neat, it looks clean. So what I'm going to do with the curly hair, I'm going to eventually leave this out, and I'm going to leave it out on the side that is thick and just put it to the side while I continue to braid this hair. I know you're probably like, I just want to see the back. I'm like, me too, girl. Okay, so then I'm just going to continue braiding all the way to the end. I said I wasn't going to talk through it, but I just talked through the whole thing. So not only do I have a curly piece up here, I have a curly piece at the end. and it's not like super long. It just goes like a little below. I'm gonna cut this shorter and then separate this. And then I think I'm just on each braid, depending on where it falls, I'm gonna bring it up or lower. I'm gonna go smaller on the curly pieces. So separate this into 2, maybe even 3. All right, so I'm like filling this in the back to see how it played out. Can't tell, so I'm gonna take a photo. This is what it's like doing your own hair. You gotta, it's aight from what I can tell. But I can always come back and redo it. So let's keep going. There, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn off the camera and I'm gonna do the other 2 braids that are gonna go around like this off camera. Hey, I'm back. I couldn't really tell you how long it's been, but this is what it's looking like, and I'll have to give you a full 360 once I'm done, but so far I'm satisfied. So let's go ahead and get to the front. I'm gonna try as much to pre-section this so that I can determine how many braids I'm gonna have. This braid here is gonna go right across. I kind of want them in like triangular parts, so then when I braid this, it'll lay like in my face. Let's do more of an angle actually. At this point, I'm beginning to braid the front of my hair, and I have this one braid that I put, but then I started adding another braid, and at this point I could kind of tell that it was not turning out how I thought it should. And so in the next part there's a little disclaimer, and I let you know what happened, because although the braids look good, the angle and the style was not fitting the rest of the hairstyle. So when I went off camera, I took a look again at my inspiration photos to see what I was going for. Y'all, let me tell you, this was a journey. So y'all remember how I was parting my hair? I wasn't feeling it. Like, I got to the 3rd braid and I was like, nope, this is not it. So I took all of those braids down and reparted it so that it was coming from this angle. That's the biggest change. And then I did add the burgundy in the front, and this is what it looks like at the bottom. The last step is to put the foam. So I'm gonna do foam, I'm gonna add some accessories, all that stuff, but you have to follow me on Instagram to see the finished look, because I'm gonna pump some of this into my hands and then put them on the, nope, still watery. Okay, so down the braids, on the braids here. And what I see people do is tie up their hair and then blow dry it. So you need a do-rag like this or a scarf. Until it's dry. Voila, that is all for this video. I'll be sure to put all the information down below. Leave a comment down below and let me know what y'all think. Style, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next upload. Toodles.